Look at the phone in your pocket. It contains all the knowledge of humanity, yet it is also making us weaker. We can't even remember where we left our car keys. We are surrounded by brain fog and a miserable dependence on Google. But rewind time 3,000 years, when paper was a luxury and hard drives did not exist. How were scholars back then able to memorize tens of thousands of pages of law, philosophy, and complex mathematical formulas with absolute accuracy? The answer does not lie in the evolution of the brain, but in a small aquatic plant that grows wild in marshlands. We are talking about Bacopa Monnieri, also known as water hyssop. This plant contains compounds called bacosides. They help the brain regenerate damaged nerve endings while sweeping away the protein waste that causes Alzheimer's before it has a chance to accumulate. It doesn't just help you remember longer, it also acts as a powerful antioxidant shield, protecting the brain from damage and relieving stress and anxiety, the very things that quietly destroy the intellect of modern humans every day. And remarkably, you can buy it for $5 at an aquarium shop and get cognitive recovery results comparable to expensive Alzheimer's drugs on the market. Today, this plant grows wild across wetlands around the world, yet you will never find Bacopa in any supermarket or high-end grocery store in the United States. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, has never approved it for any official medical purpose. It is known only as a decorative aquatic plant. How does a medical breakthrough end up as a $5 aquarium ornament? Welcome to the Veiled Harvest. Let's dig deeper into the truth. Classical medical texts, systematized as early as the 6th century, classified herbs according to their specific effects on the nervous system. Among thousands of plants, ancient physicians reserved the highest rank for only one category: intellect restoratives. These documents described Bacopa as the key that allowed scholars of the time to download entire libraries of knowledge into their minds. It was an era when storing information on physical materials like palm leaves or bark was extremely expensive and easily damaged, so human memory itself became the only archive not eroded by time. In reality, its origins go even deeper. Records from more than 2,800 years ago show that Bacopa was not a vague folk remedy. It was deliberately used for students preparing for brutal examinations and for monks who required absolute focus for meditation. In a culture where knowledge only truly existed as long as memory survived, using Bacopa was not just about becoming smarter. It was a survival strategy to preserve centuries of human intellect before it could be lost. 3,000 years of history proved them right. But what truly makes ancient medicine extraordinary is that they accurately described how this plant affects the brain through subtle channels of cognition. The real turning point came in 1951 when scientists at the Central Drug Research Institute, CDRI, carried out a task no one had achieved before: chemically dissecting the plant using modern extraction equipment. It was there that they isolated a unique group of compounds called bacosides, types A and B. In-depth studies showed that bacosides are not ordinary herbal molecules. They are repair molecules with the unique ability to cross the blood-brain barrier, the strict gatekeeper that blocks most modern drugs, and enter directly into the command center of the nervous system. By 2008, researchers at Konkane University confirmed the mechanism behind bacosides. They regulate the activity of the enzyme acetylcholinesterase in the cerebral cortex, specifically targeting the hippocampus. Bacopa increases the amount of available acetylcholine, allowing brain cells to communicate with each other faster. In 2001, scientists at the University of Wollongong, Australia, conducted an experiment that changed how we view memory. They proved that Bacopa helps the brain build a steel filter, removing the noise of the digital age and significantly slowing the rate of forgetting. Soon after, in 2002, a groundbreaking study published in Pharmacology, Biochemistry and Behavior went even deeper into brain structure. Under the microscope, researchers discovered that bacosides actually promote dendritic proliferation. Imagine your brain as a tree, and Bacopa as a kind of super fertilizer that helps it grow millions of new branches to collect data. This is not just a temporary chemical change, it is a physical upgrade that gives you a denser neural network. The very secret that allowed ancient scholars to memorize tens of thousands of pages of scripture with absolute accuracy. That same year, a research team in Portland, USA, put Bacopa through a rigorous clinical trial on 54 Americans over the age of 65. The results, published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine, were shocking. After just 12 weeks, their memories were genuinely rejuvenated. This was hard evidence that the power of the ancient world could truly overcome the challenges of modern medicine. But this is the real blow to the entire profit structure of the pharmaceutical industry. In 2022, a large-scale systematic study carried out a direct confrontation that major corporations have always tried to avoid. They put Bacopa Monnieri on the scale against donepezil, the blockbuster Alzheimer's drug that dominates the global market under the brand name Aricept. Understand the magnitude of this face-off. Donepezil is the gold standard of modern medicine, a money-printing machine that brings in billions of dollars in revenue every year. It is marketed as the greatest breakthrough to save human memory. But when independent researchers conducted double-blind trials on patients aged 60 to 75 who had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's, the results made Big Pharma's financial world shudder. The results showed there was absolutely no significant difference in cognitive function between the two sides. In other words, a wild-growing herb achieved the same effectiveness as the most sophisticated synthetic drug humanity has ever created. But equal cognitive effectiveness is only half the story. The real difference lies in what happens inside the body. Donepezil works by forcing the brain to hold on to the small amount of acetylcholine it has. When the drug wears off, those levels drop again, causing patients to become continuously dependent on the medication, along with a long list of side effects ranging from diarrhea and vomiting to insomnia. By contrast, Bacopa gives the brain the ability to heal itself by increasing neuroplasticity and clearing free radicals without causing toxicity. If Bacopa is truly that powerful, why isn't it on the front page of every medical journal? Why has your neurologist never mentioned it in the clinic? The answer does not lie in medicine. It lies in the structure of profit. In the United States, we live in a healthcare system built on exclusive molecules. For an active compound to be approved by the FDA as a treatment, it must go through clinical trial phases that cost an average of $1 to $2 billion. Pharmaceutical corporations are willing to spend that enormous sum for one reason only: patents. They need exclusive ownership so they can sell you a pill at a price hundreds of times higher than its production cost. But no one can patent nature. You cannot claim intellectual property rights over a plant that grows wild by a stream or in an aquarium. If a pharmaceutical company spent $1 billion to prove that Bacopa can restore memory, they would have no way to stop a competitor from selling the same plant for pennies. Investing in Bacopa, to them, is a business failure. So they choose silence. In the US, a genuine prescription of Aricept can cost you up to $500 a month. Even the cheapest generic version still costs around $170 without insurance. Meanwhile, a month's supply of high-quality Bacopa extract costs about $20. If you know the Bacopa solution, you save 2,500% in value, and it even addresses the root cause. That means Big Pharma gradually loses customers who depend on their products, and with them, loses enormous profits. Because there is no profit, Bacopa is pushed into a legal gray zone. In the United States, you can find Bacopa under the names water hyssop or moneywort in aquarium shops. However, Bacopa has a property of absorbing heavy metals from its water environment. Therefore, if you buy it from an aquarium store, do not eat it immediately. Use that cutting as a mother plant and grow it in distilled water or clean soil for 2 to 3 generations to eliminate toxins. Bacopa is a semi-aquatic plant. You only need to cut a stem about 5 centimeters long with at least 2 leaf nodes and place it in water. Within 14 days, the root system will grow vigorously. It tolerates the low light of an office or direct sunlight from a window. It truly is an immortal plant for people with no talent for gardening. You can make tea by picking about 5 to 10 fresh Bacopa leaves, gently crushing them to break down the cell structure and release the bacosides. Steep them in hot water, about 80 degrees Celsius, with a slice of fresh ginger. Bacopa has a distinctive, slightly bitter taste. That is the flavor of its valuable saponins. You can add a little honey to make it easier to drink. You can also make a salad by mixing a small handful of fresh Bacopa leaves into your dish. Note that bacosides are fat-soluble. Toss the salad with olive oil, avocado, or sprinkle in a few walnuts. The fat acts as a transport vehicle, carrying these compounds through the intestinal wall and straight into the bloodstream. You can also juice it or blend a smoothie with a banana, a bit of spinach, and a tablespoon of coconut oil or almond butter. The sweetness of the banana completely masks the bitterness of the herb, creating a perfect CPU upgrade drink before you begin a deep work session. The biggest mistake Bacopa users make is giving up too early. Unlike Adderall or Ritalin, which act on the dopamine system to create instant stimulation and then a crash, Bacopa works by changing protein structures in the brain. In the first 4 weeks, you may notice nothing beyond better digestion. By week 5, your focus begins to stabilize. You will notice that you are less distracted by phone notifications. By week 12, the magic happens. Your ability to recall information becomes smooth. You no longer feel like, the name is on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember it. About 10% of users report mild nausea or fatigue during the first week. This is a sign that the brain is adjusting acetylcholine levels. We are living in an era where your attention is a commodity. Your memory is being outsourced to Silicon Valley corporations. When we lose the ability to remember, we lose the ability to think independently. Using Bacopa is not just about becoming smarter. It is an act of resistance against a system that wants you dependent on prescription drugs and search technology. Students of the past passed the most brutal examinations thanks to it. Now, this secret is in your hands. You can continue paying hundreds of dollars for temporary solutions, or you can spend $5, place a small pot on your windowsill, and begin the process of upgrading yourself. The truth is not in TV advertising campaigns. It lies in what nature has given us for free for thousands of years. Reclaim your memory. Reclaim control of your brain. If you've listened this far, consider this a perspective for learning more about the science of nutrition and memory. Approach all information with caution, as this is educational content, not a medical solution. Always consult a qualified professional before making any changes to your health. If you find this information valuable, share it with those who are struggling with brain fog or cognitive decline. Don't let this knowledge be buried again. Subscribe to the channel to help us uncover more of nature's forgotten files.